I don't know why Ned Nwoko is so bent on frustrating my family. Please, I beg you all to let me your voices.
The human rights activists call out Ned Nwoko for arresting his village people, and also children of the man that is one of his victims also cry out for people for help. Hi guys, you're watching Mchikky series. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. I quite appreciate that. It's good to have you around again. And if you're new to this channel, thank you for clicking on this video. Make yourself comfortable as we get right into this video. Also, remember to hit that red subscribe button. That way you get our latest updates. So this news is not new. It has been trending all over social media. It comes in form of a series. This actually started in 2017 when it was alleged that Ned Nwoko was grabbing land from his village people, and again this kinship tussle that he didn't allow the son of the Obi that passed away to take over the mantle of leadership. About 9 months ago, the problem was brought to channel television by his brothers, where they exposed him. They talked about everything that transpired in their village. So who is Ned Nwoko? Ned Nwoko is from Idumuje Uboko in Anyosha local government area. According to his relatives, he was born Chinedu Celeste Nwoko to one of the Nwoko's daughters, Udenwa Amaka, thereby making him not to be a bona fide prince. And he is the billionaire husband of the 20-year-old Nigerian Nollywood actress whom he married as his sixth wife. And right now they've got a son. Rumors have it that Ned Nwoko was raised by his mother's family, and the family also supported him to study law abroad. So when he finished his studies, he came up with this initiative of establishing a dairy farm, a developmental project that will give employment opportunities to the youth of the mothers community. He cited it in Idumuje Uboko, which is the mothers community. So the Obi of that community agreed to give him some plots of land on one condition, that after the project is established or completed, he will employ the youths. If the land is not used accordingly for the purpose that it is meant for, the land will be revoked. But this man went ahead. Instead of building a dairy farm, he decided to erect his personal house on these 33 hectares of land and converted some part of it to tourist attraction, which made his community members to say that no, this is not what they agreed on. When he came back for more hectares of land, he started demanding for 90 hectares for golf course and 100 hectares for star universities. They refused to release more land. But he said that the late Obi, because the Obi that gave him the land is late now, the son has taken over the office. But he said that Obi, he brought some papers saying that Obi released some land to him, which people say that it's not true, that the papers are fake. And this is where the problem started. Actually, this issue started in 2017, like they said. The villagers decided not to release the land to him because they felt that the first one they gave to him, he did not make good use of it. Not only that he's asking for 90 hectares of land, he's also asking for 100 hectares of land to build a star university. The villagers refused to release the land to him. But what did he do? He decided, allegedly, to grab their land through illegal means. Due to this problem, the whole community is divided because some are in favor of Ned Nwoko, while some people are against him. He started invading their farmlands, destroying their crops, fruits of their labor, and at the end of the day, there was issue they couldn't settle. They invited elders to settle for them, but unfortunately, there was fight in the village that made somebody to lose his life, or two people to lose their life. Since then, he has been dragging people up and down to police station, arrest and counter arrest. Basically, according to people, that he's allegedly using his money to intimidate them. They will get you arrested, they will charge you to court. When you are released, they will arrest you again. So he has been doing it to his community people for a while. This lady known as Pamela Ifejoko, the father happened to be the president general of Idumuje Uboko Development Union. So the father was also part of the people that they arrested because the man refused to side with him in the land that he is grabbing from the community. Because of that, they said he arrested the man. So the lady and the brother decided to share the story of how the man has locked up their father, who is Mr. Oke Ifejoko. The brother granted interview with Sahara reporters. He narrated everything, saying that ex-lawmaker Ned Nwoko has had their father jailed for 6 years for opposing his land grabbing business, and the sister also put up on Twitter saying that Ned Nwoko used his money to illegally jail her father and that she is calling him to deny it and people should help her. So this is like a distress call calling on Nigerians to help her free their father.
I don't know why Ned Nwoko is so bent bent on frustrating my family. Please, I beg you all to lend me your voices. Lend me your voices. At least I believe that somebody somewhere will definitely hear us and help us out. I strongly believe that at least there will be one person who can actually do something about this. That there will be one person, please. Ned Nwoko, please, I just want my father to be released. Please release my daddy. Ned Nwoko, please release my daddy. Not just my daddy, please release Priska's daddies too. Release Antonia's uncle. Release my uncle Raymond. Release Damn Clark's classmates. Release them. Why are you keeping them for? What all this injustice for? What's all this wickedness for? What's all this for? Why? My father has been arrested again because of Ned Nwoko.
According to her, that yesterday was their mother's birthday and she celebrated it in prison because of Ned Nwoko. Since the husband was still detained, she had to go there to see her husband. People are calling on him to release his village people. The human rights activist Harrison Wamnishu has made a notice saying, attention, Mr. Ned Nwoko Foundation, free your brothers you detained in police and prison custody. He is asking if there's no voice from Idumuje Igboko. He also tagged Ned Nwoko. He also went further to say that he will walk the talk, that he may have all the money to send innocent people to jail, but this very case, his body and his soul don't enter, that he stand with King of Idumuje Igboko Kingdom and all those detained unjustly, that he is calling on Prince Ned Nwoko to free his brothers detained unjustly, wage poverty, not poor people, okay, that he should wage poverty and not using his money to oppress people. He's talking about standing with King Idumuje Igboko Kingdom because people say that he's also using his power to cause kingship tussle. The king died some time ago, so the son is supposed to take over the throne, but because of Ned Nwoko's influence, allegedly, the mantle of leadership has not been released to him to enable him gain access what belongs to him. A lot of people have tried to mediate on this, but yet there has been no solution. Even the governor set up the committee, I think early this year. Their recommendations are not yet open to the public, so people are calling on him to settle the case between him and the brothers. What I find very surprising is that they keep calling this man billionaire. If he actually got the money, he can buy land himself. He can source for land elsewhere. I don't know why he wants to benefit from dragging community land with his people. I don't know the sense he wants to make from it. And again, thinking that the community also supported him while he was studying abroad makes it more disappointing. I don't know how he feels about it, but I believe that if he has money, let him go and find land, buy land, and build a school. Since he's having problems with his village people as regards the land, he would have gone to buy the land or find a way to pay them for the land. This land is very huge. Remember, they've given him 33 hectares. He came for 90 hectares for golf course and then 100 hectares for the university. I don't know how big their village is for them to be able to release this land, and definitely it's owned by the community, which means it's people's ancestral land that are collectively owned. I think if he has money, he should just go and buy land and forget about this dragging, because to me it doesn't make sense. If you have money to build university, if you have that kind of money, then why not find a way to pay off the village member for the land so that it will be part of the development to the community, or you buy the land somewhere else and build your university. So this lady went further to say that there has been arrest and re-arrest, that Ned Nwoko has been using his money allegedly to influence the police, that the father was once arrested, charged to court, Delta State High Court, whereby he was acquitted. They now re-arrested him again, charged him to Magistrate Court of Delta at Iseluku. At that place, he was also released. Before you knew it, they charged him to Abuja. So people in Delta State, they moved them to Abuja and they kept them there for over 6 months. And for them to be bailed, they paid like 50 million naira for each person to be bailed. And this man paid it. After bailing him, he was rearrested again. So the family is now calling on people to help them so that they will find a way to put this thing to rest, because this case has been on and this man has been arrested and rearrested. So at the end of the day, the daughter is asking, is it that there is no way this can stop? That right now it seems everybody has been bought over by Ned Nwoko, even the Attorney General, allegedly, that nobody seems to be interested in justice. They've been moving the case from Delta to Abuja, where they paid a lot of money with stringent given bail condition and the father was let out, only for them to arrest the guy again, that she's tired about the whole thing. But really, this is Nigeria. I try to understand what she's saying. I don't know why the rich people, they like oppressing the poor. I don't know why they can't help the poor. Rather, they use their money to oppress them in all ways. Yeah, I get it. According to Ned Nwoko, that this man has given him the plot of land. Yes, that's community land. If he actually gave you the plot of land and the community felt that what you've assigned to do with the land, that you didn't do it well, that they will not give you more land. So what is the problem? I don't even get what the problem is. Then you leave their land for them, you buy a land for yourself and build the university. If you had wanted to give the community free education or free university, then you ask them to pay, because right now you've decided to buy land for yourself. I don't know why it's too difficult. I believe that now that human rights activists have weighed into the matter, that they will find a way to resolve it. It's taking too long a time. A lot of people have been arrested. I think a couple of people lost their lives in this. It's becoming a kind of a political tussle, so to speak. Even their OB, the kingship now, to release the mantle of leadership is also a problem. Some people are siding Ned Nwoko, some people are siding the chief. So the community is divided. There was a time Ned Nwoko also called press conference saying that people are after his life or something like that. So why can't they settle this case so that everybody will be free? There was another guy they called into this case, this Dr. Gabriel Obuche guy, and people who are involved in this, that their parents are involved in this. I know that they will not find it easy. Psychologically, they will be down. Financially, who will raise the money, they'll help the family. So after looking at this, I believe that the families are suffering. Let everybody come together and settle this so that they will have peace. So at the end of the day, the whole thing seems as if it's not going to come to an end, and that's the reason why this lady is crying out to people. I don't know why rich people, they use their money to oppress the poor. So guys, let me know what you think about this. Let me have your comments in the comment section, because this case is becoming so dangerous and some people have even lost their life in this. So I'm gonna sign off here. Stay healthy and safe. Remember to share the video with family and friends if you love it, and subscribe to our channel if you've not done already. I'm gonna catch you guys in my next video. Bye and remain blessed.